One thing I did want to ask you actually was about difficult conversations. And so you must have this with your clients sometimes if their performance, it's about holding people account, and this sort of ties in with number 8. And um, I sort of have this view that if you shy away from difficult conversations or conflict, that can almost be more damaging to the scenario or to people's growth and people's leadership. What's your view on that?
Yeah, I share the same view, but I think there's ways of doing it. And I think the key is that if you can turn it into an actual conversation and put heads together, as opposed to confrontation, everybody's better off. So what I find is, first of all, if you go in very neutrally, calm yourself down, get rid of the anger. I'd imagine, especially in your industry, it's easy to get angry on the spot because things can really go badly, right? But if you can just get to that centered place and let them know, this is, we're going to have a conversation here. And when you roll out the problem, do it neutrally, almost like you're detached. I think it just helps. But there's a couple keys. And the first is to just get this other person to mutually agree to the problem, right? In other words, you can't fix it. It's almost like, the classic alcoholic. You can't, start moving away from that until you admit that you have a problem. So if you can just agree, this was the problem, the mistake, this is what happened, but you walk them into it neutrally, such a good thing to do. The second thing is to then get prescriptive, and you want them participating as much as possible. So why did it go wrong? What was in the way? What were the hurdles, the roadblocks? Like, what caused this, right? That, we could figure out and correct. And then here's the real kickers. People are ultimately self-motivated to do better. So you can put it on them and say, okay, if you agree that this was the problem, this is what's in the way, we'll remove what we can. What's your plan for better? So that they own it. You have a much better chance of not having repeats. And then I think the other part of accountability is how are we going to check in together to make sure that's what's actually happening this time?